The Carthage Area United Way has helped support the agencies that assist children, women, individuals, and families in our community for the past 60 years. Agencies supported by your contributions help children in dangerous situations, women in bad relationships, children in need of a creative outlet to help them escape their reality, as well as individuals and families simply struggling to get back on their feet again.
I had somewhat of a untraditional upbringing in as much as I was adopted out at age 2. I did manage to get through school, went to college, had a career. I met a young girl just finishing grad school at Missouri State University. We had a whirlwind romance and were married in a matter of 6 weeks. We had no debt, we had a beautiful home, everything, all the material trappings that a person could want in our society. Everything was great. On November 18th, at about 6 a.m., she woke me up and she said, Larry, I think my lung has collapsed. And you know, I watched her, try to say I love you with her last breath, as I waited for an ambulance. And I didn't manage the whole situation very well. She was my entire family. She was everything. I crawled in a bottle, crawled in a car, drove, found my way to jail, and eventually prison. Being in prison isn't the low point. It was the getting out of prison that seemed like the low point. Out of 52 places, there was one place that would take me as I was, free of charge, no questions asked. It's been an amazing experience for me to be a part of the Carthage community and a part of the Carthage Crisis Center. And it's been a real turnaround experience for me, not only to acclimate back into the fabric of society, but I have an offer of employment in Springfield, Missouri, which is home for me. I'll start on Monday.
I came down here because of the jobs. It's a kind of manufacturing area with a lot of good warehouse jobs. I got down here, I worked for Butterball for a minute, then kind of fell off because I was using drugs and I wasn't paying bills or wasn't pursuing employment, and became homeless for a minute. And I probably been out there on the streets if it wasn't for the center. So I'm really blessed to be here. It afforded me the opportunity to gather my finance, to save some, so when I do leave, I have the chance to reflect back on what I did wrong, for my job, my job opportunities, my living style, which wasn't right, It kind of made me see that I need to be more responsible for myself and my future.
Art Feeds Carthage is a nonprofit organization in the Carthage community serving over 1,400 students. We do therapeutic art and creative education with children during the school day. So we have a curriculum, we bring it into the schools, and we supply them with creativity and empowerment. We are so excited to be a partner agency with the Carthage Area United Way this year. We are going to be able to reach more students with their donation and their gift, which is something that we're excited to do. That was our goal, is to be in all 6 elementary schools by the 2016-2017 school year, and by the spring we will be doing that.
Through Art Feeds Carthage, I have seen my children just come out of their shells, but then I've also, through volunteering, have seen other children just blossom and be, bad attitudes turn into good attitudes as soon as they walk into our world. Through their creativity, they can communicate a little bit better. I know that that's the story for my kids.
We got a call when Evan was 3.5 months old. He was a shaken baby. They thought he was blind. He was deaf. He had brain damage. We were foster parents for a long time, and we took kids with disabilities, but not like his disabilities. By the time he was 2, it was real evident that I couldn't provide everything he needed. And so actually Children's Mercy recommended the Cerebral Palsy Development Center here in Webb City. He's just grown here. They have loved him and helped us. I mean, I've cried on their shoulders I don't know how many times, and they've helped me through things. They've been such an amazing help with him that now I'm a lead teacher here because I want to give back. I don't think Evan would be where he is today if we hadn't had their help.
September 23rd, I'll never forget the day. Friday, I believe. It was on a Friday. We were gone for a few hours. We come home and there was a note left on our door from Dr. Patel that we needed to get Mark to the ER at Mercy as soon as we could.
So they told us we had to immediately go to Kansas City Children's Hospital.
Dr. Patel had already called up there and said that this kid should be clinically dead.
It was Crohn's disease is what they diagnosed him with. He's had the condition since 2011, so he's been in remission now for about a year.
The way that it went, we were fortunate.
Yeah.
With the United Way, with work, Children's Mercy, everything come together as a whole.
Without
The support.
Yeah. and the United Way and Children's Mercy, we wouldn't have our son today.
Imagine what we can do and the people we can help in the next 60. Please take the time to fill out your pledge and donate today.